As you guys work to finish the Lesson 4 project, your little design app, just a couple things to remember. First of all, on my sample, one I threw together for you, you can see when I click on the screen drop down, all the names of my screens. Now, I'm very consistent. So, and this is something you have to start thinking about when you name your elements. But for each screen, I decide I'll start with SCN for screen and then the appropriate name after. So you can see I have question 1, question 2, question 3, a main screen if you get them correct, if you get certain questions wrong. And that's an important part. Now, here's the other thing to look at too, and this is one of the comments that I made in your project, especially for lesson 2. For all the elements over here that you guys have created, there's a little element drop down that shows you all of the names that you would encounter on here. And you'll notice what I did. SCN for screen, LBL for label, IMG for image, BTN for button. But notice the names. Don't skimp. This is my main screen. So what I ended up doing was simply this. LBL title, so that's the title on my screen of the main screen. I have a subtitle. Again, it's a label. It's on the main screen. I have an image. It's the image of a computer, but it's on the main screen. So this naming convention easily identifies many things. Number one, what kind of object is it? A button, an image, a label. Kind of the name of it, it's a title, it's a subtitle, it's a computer image, and what screen it happens to be on. And when you have all of these different screens in here, that becomes really important. Let me jump to question 1. So you can kind of see, here's my little label at the top. It's my question, and then I have a few images here. And notice my naming scheme, what I did. So SCN screen Q1. I have a text area at the top. That's my question 1. So I have 4 different images. And what I ended up doing is basically have an A, B, C, D choice, but they're all IMG Q1. So I know it's an image that goes with question 1. And that's the important part when you guys name. So a lot of those comments that I mentioned to you guys about making sure you give good IDs, you need to do that, especially when you have many, many screens. Now, if I do go to screen question 2, you'll notice I am consistent the whole way through with my naming schemes. Let me jump to one of the correct ones. Same thing. I have the word correct indicating it's a correct answer. Q1 for the first question. So you can see right there the relationship that it has with the ID itself. So please make sure when you guys are going through, you name all of your elements with appropriate IDs. Don't skimp. Some of you did this too. You have a generic screen name called background. Well, think about it. Every one of those screens that you see here in my sample have a background. So you have to make sure that when you name your elements, you name them appropriately. Good luck.